Phulwanti.
Yes.
It must have been a very good, entertaining journey because your producer is so happening and so cute and so, so full of life. So
Yes,
full of
yes.
life.
So Fulwandi, for all of us, it was a joyride. But of course, every film you have to slog. But when you see the end product, everybody is happy, and
Yeah.
that happiness on everybody's face, that is what we live for.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's a joyride
Yeah,
for us.
iconic cinematographer Mahesh, known to have I mean, canned wonderful scenes for SLB, and we can see the jhalak in this. It looks like a huge,
Yeah.
canvas. Is it a huge budget film also like SLB?
No, see, any Marathi film cannot match that.
Yeah.
But I have been shooting a lot of Marathi films since beginning of my career. It started with Uttarayan in
Yes.
2004. So I always make it a point that every Marathi film which I shoot competes with Hindi films, and though we don't get that kind of budgets, but our you put in when you don't get budget, you put in your experience into filmmaking,
Yeah.
and that is what we do, and it's always a challenge, but when you face challenges, that is where you come up with your best.
Yeah, with stringent budget and Marathi film, canning sequences for Marathi film, do you have different kind of lenses to use? How would you explain it, in terms of technician as a cinematographer? What?
See, the lights, cameras, everything are the same. You
Hmm.
know, it's just that it's okay. So it's just that when you don't have budget, you have to be smart enough
Yes,
to get the best out of what you have.
what you have.
So it's not that we use different cameras or lenses,
Hmm.
the same equipments we use. But you know what? The best thing about Marathi cinema is the actors who comes from theater,
Exactly.
and then canning them, live in front of you is a treat,
Treat.
and I just
They are
love that.
spontaneous, exuberant
Oh, they're
actors.
they're amazing. If you call them at 5 o'clock for
Oh.
early morning shot with the sun breaking out, they'll be ready for that. Means it is not a actor-driven industry. You know, so what the fun is, we believe in the scripts
Yeah,
and the literature what we have.
exactly.
So that is
Exactly.
what makes it you know not look different, but people
Stand up.
feel
Yeah.
people get interested.
Interested. All we know is Marathi literature is very rich. It has a rich heritage. And do you feel lucky that after Raj Thakre had created a big hue and cry, then now you're getting theaters and Marathi films are so recognized that they are stepping into the global this thing in Oscars. What do you have to say about it? And will this film stand a global chance as well?
See, again, it depends. It lot depends on the jury who's there selecting the films. I did a film called Yellow in 2014, which I directed.
Yeah.
So it was in the list of Oscars. So
Yes,
last
I
two
know.
films,
Yeah,
which was
Marathi
one of them was Yellow,
yellow. Yes.
and then the other film, a film from Bengal,
Hmm.
which eventually
Yeah.
went for the Oscars.
Oscars.
But it is not that Marathi films have been doing good. We have a great literature. We have amazing talent of actors, technicians. It's just that we don't have budgets, and why that so is we don't have people uh, going
Who's
to theaters and watching it.
But
So
now it's different, I think,
it
with
it
this guy,
it is it
Apna
is
Shresh, and that
it
other
is
guy.
getting better.
It's getting better. It
But
is.
when you have, say, 80 to 90 films released in a year, you know, even for audiences, it becomes difficult to,
Right.
every week go to theaters and
Exactly.
watch two films.
Yeah.
So, see, in every industry, the what you can say, the percentage of success is 2 or 3%. So,
Given the present status,
e-
we are just trying left, center, and right to bring in good content. What are your expectations for this film? Being a Marathi film, there are a few other regional films are also releasing. Even one Hindi film is releasing on the same
yeah,
date,
there
I
are four
believe.
films.
So, how do you look at clash?
It is part and parcel of our life now because there are, say, about 500 films made, and you have only, say, 52 release dates,
Yeah,
Fridays.
52
So
Fridays.
that will surely happen all the time, and the best story wins. So
Exactly,
you
the
know
content and story.
everyone is looking out for good stories and good performances. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. How do you look at working with SLB? You've almost done all most of his
No, I
films.
have done action for Padmavat,
Padmavat.
Bajirao Mastani.
Hmm.
Then I have shot Hira Mandi
Hmm.
about 30-35%.
Hmm.
But he is a great director to work with.
Yeah.
It is always a learning because the way, see, filmmaking is using of everything together. Edit, sound, music, background, performance, and the way he designs everything. It is the biggest learning for me, and I'm lucky and fortunate that I got a chance to work with him, and even in future.
Are you in
If the
touch with him?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. So he's a hard taskmaster. Nonetheless, when I asked him that, he doesn't like him to be used that adjective.
He is the most softest person.
Okay.
If you know him, he is such a great person to work with. When it comes to work, you know, he will not spare anyone because for him, his shot matters.
Spare the rod and spoil the show.
So, you know, everyone takes it differently, but as a technician, I will always respect him. I have been respecting him, and the art what he creates is magic.
What are the other Hindi films that you are doing?
So recently there are a couple of things in pipeline.
Pipeline.
So which
You've not
the
signed anything.
announcement will happen soon.
But who? With all big production?
Yeah,
Because
big
you're
production.
Mahesh is a big name. Like
No,
who with
it'll
Dharma
be.
or
No,
with
no, no.
Yash Raj?
You'll come to know
Or
soon.
maybe
Yeah.
with my Ajay Devgan's film because
No, no.
no
I know Kumarji
Kumarji,
for
yeah,
quite a long time.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
about 20 years.
so
Yeah.
not with Ajay.
No, 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 not. But you'll get to know soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now by finally this film from SLB's, I mean we can easily make out from the trailer, it's got that camera work. So needless to say, the credit goes to Mahesh.
It is the teamwork,
Okay.
not just me. Every person who's worked on it, they have put in effort. So my name comes as a DP, but it's for the
It's a
team.
teamwork.
Yeah, yeah.
Finally, did you have a clash with the director, like in terms of it, taking up
No,
or
because she's a first time director.
yeah? So
So
she depended on you,
I
maybe.
have worked a lot with first time directors.
Huh.
She, yeah, kind of, she
Yeah.
was. But with every director I worked with who were first timers, I just tell them,
You're the eye.
you give me the thread, I will weave
Weave
everything
it,
and give
yeah.
you the best, whatever, the best out of it.
Okay, finally,
Yeah.
what do you have to say about Phulwanti that is releasing on 11th October? What is the take? What is the turning point in this film, and what will be the takeaway for the audiences from this?
It is the art form, it is the performances, the visual grandeur,
Effect.
and of course music. But the way the connect between two characters,
Yeah.
the husband and wife, the dancer and a musician, and a dancer and a intelligent man. So there are so many things weaved in. So I'm sure audiences will love it.
Okay, lastly, to your peers, like, cinematographers, the budding talent, what message would you like to give
Oh,
from
we
your
learn.
lifetime
Listen,
experience?
listen,
Learning is
yeah,
a never ending process,
it
but
is. It
still.
is. Just keep patience,
Yeah.
and success will follow you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
Lipika Verma.